What's up, gamers? Welcome to essentially like Act 2 of Karl Franz. If I sound stuffy, that is because I put up soundproofing panels in my entire room and also a room divider, and I've just been, I'm prepping to get the microphone in here. I'm buying a pretty good one, like a good $200 microphone, and I should start recording on a separate, like, OBS or something. It should be pretty nice. Just wanted to lay that all out there. If I'm stuffy, it's because this soundproofing paneling was from China, and it smells. This is no offense to the wonderful indentured, probably children that made this. It smells like cancer. Like it smells like sickness. It is not a good smelling soundproofing. I'm hoping that'll go away with time, but I wanted to get the next video out here. I like to at least edit and make 3 a week to keep up with my current uploading schedule, just so I don't have like that pit of guilt. And also, I wanted to be productive. I didn't want to just, I'm gonna record another 7 hours of footage today without anything else, because I did the gym today. School hasn't started up. It's starting up in like 3 days, but still, school didn't start up yet. And this is pretty much all I'm doing. We're hunting down these vampires. That's kind of what this entire episode is about. If I was doing my usual naming scheme, I'd do like, vampire hunter Karl Franz or something for this episode, because I'm just absolutely butchering vampires this entire episode. That is essentially the theme of this episode, is hunting down and hurting vampires. We kind of had to surround this place. We wanted to push pretty quickly to secure this pass. This pass is going to essentially prevent this Bretonian plague of vampires and undead from barging into our territory and disrupting essentially our capital province. So I wanted to take this, and then I wanted to push a bit farther in, like all the way up to the castle, right up here. This is like essentially the next turn. This episode is probably turn, let's say 50 to 100. So I would like to say that the turns are pretty balanced this time around. Like, we're getting turn 50 to 100, first was turn 1 to 50, then 50 to 100, then 100 to like 150. Because I get to the in-game crisis, but I don't beat it. It was orcs, so it was just like a big wog. It was overall disruptive. Yeah. Let's take that. Get some more. I'm trying to keep that top bar in the green, because I don't have any of the mods that affect it, because there are so many mods that completely revamp how Karl Franz and similar characters play. I want to use them. I'm gonna use them eventually. I don't know. I'm just hesitant on all the modding front. Today I did do my first Warhammer 2 run. And it makes me not. I don't think I'm going to beat every Vortex campaign I go into, because I just beat the Vortex campaign for High Elves. And I think next I'll probably do... Well, I'm going to go through a list, so next will be Dark Elves, or maybe Lizardmen, then Dark Elves. I'm not entirely sure what the order is. We just got that nice trade agreement, and now we're going to push further south in Bretonia. We'll go ahead and take this settlement. Yeah, it should be just fine. We have that really long movement range. You gotta love that. And we're just going to go ahead and grab this settlement. It's, no losses. It's securing a trade port, essentially, with the elves is how I thought about it. And it's deep in Bretonia, so if it were ever going to be taken, like, oh my gosh, next turn our settlement's getting taken, I could just trade it away. Like, I just did that. I traded one of them away because I didn't need it. So we just got this one settlement. And then Wolfric World Rocker, right? The world, whatever. He came into our territory. Kind of a buffoon, kind of bumbling. We just whacked the absolute shit out of him because he was at Orth Bretonia. He was a pretty far away threat. And our northernmost front is right Asterland right there, or what's that called? I want to say Asterland. Reekland. And that's an absolute tank of a fucking settlement. He is not going to be taking Reekland. Like, Reekland could hold its own with a single legendary, no, not even legendary, it's a single lord and like 2 archers in addition to the garrison. Festus came in here. He was pretty grumpy with us, and I'm like, we might as well go war with them. We're preventing him from attacking someone else, which would be nice. And then, in the long term, we're going to be taking his settlements too, as we need to eventually secure all the Empire's independence, either under our banner or under all of the other little guys' banners, so we can then merge them into us. We just got the Ulrika's quest, which will be pretty badass. And then, you guys are going to get, this is a 3-parter. So next will be a month in the life of Karl. And then after that will be, I did Balthazar Gelt, just like a 30-turn campaign with Godric and Felix, and then I used Godric and Felix way more from then on. I didn't use them continuously, I used them when they popped up. I think when I do mod and have a mod pack, however, I am for sure going to have a long-term Godric and Felix mod to keep them employed. Because, I don't know, they're my favorite characters. I know it's pretty canon that they would settle down a city for a couple weeks. I'll accept the Confederation just so I don't have to give them back their land anymore, as it doesn't put us too negative. But, like I was saying, Godric and Felix settle down in a city. Ooh, free kill, free XP, that's nice. They settle down a city to right, and that's essentially what they do. But, I don't know. More free XP, more free money. It's good. We aren't negative anymore. But they don't stay in one place for forever. But I wish they would. Like, I'm a cool guy. Come on, Godric. Come on, Felix. I literally want to be you in real life. You wanna live here, right? You wanna hang out, stay. I am obsessed with you. It is a problem. You should be afraid. Both Godric and Felix. They should. Let's head over here. He's about to attack this settlement, and it's worth just helping defend it. It was a major gamble, but I was willing to lose this army. And then they attacked almost immediately, and we got a shit ton of free XP, shit ton of free money. It was kind of great. Like, there wasn't really an issue, and then now we are going to war with the vampires about halfway through the episode, or maybe a third, and that's going to be the rest of the episode. The buzz is still there through this sheet. It's like a noise canceling freaking panel, and then I have soundproofing all around. Like, you can hear that in the quality of the audio for sure. Well, maybe not. I thought I did. But nope. The buzzing is still there. I honestly wonder. No, it's not my keyboard. It's just my computer, even though I moved it across the room. I mean, it's a small-ass dorm. What the fuck do I expect? So we're pushing up. We're actually remaking... Yeah, it's gonna be easy. You don't fucking challenge Karl Franz. Karl Franz is gonna beat the fucking britches off of you. But what we're trying to do is give a lot of these settlements back, so we have an ally against the vampire counts. Because that's what they did. They moved against us for oh so many turns. Like, because that's what Vlad was doing. Let's not bullshit. Let's not play around. He was creeping and crawling up into my territory for 50 fucking turns. He was gonna declare war. He was gonna sweep into me. So this is what I did instead. I fucking, ooh, there we get Eureka. Executor gives you, like, some stuff for 15 turns. But she's fucking Eureka. Or what, I'm not gonna pronounce her name right, but, yeah, no, she's nice. I do enjoy her in the books, especially after she became the vampire with the stiletto and all the fucking big fighty. It's badass. Send Boris down here, clap some cheeks, take out those 2 armies that are coming into our territory. Honestly, they're not favored in auto-resolve, so I'm going to rely heavy on that, because it's not going to account for the region, it's not going to account for their really heavy use of spells that'll absolutely just flip the tides of war. But we're going to keep pushing. We're going to take Nolan again. I think that was Nolan. I can't really read. All the text is really small for me, and my vision is not 100% the best, but we'll take Nolan and then we'll do some other things. We'll just keep pushing east. What do you call it? We'll keep pushing east once we've taken the settlement. It's gonna be rather quick. There we go. That was the longest fucking pause I've ever left into one of these edited videos. I don't really need the Imperial Authority. I'm sitting at like a steady 3. And we already gave them back 1 settlement, so though with 1 settlement, even a minor settlement, they're going to get a whole army. Like, per settlement, any faction that's not your player faction can get 2-3 armies forever, like full stacks. I don't fucking understand it. Player can never do that shit, but they for sure can. And honestly, we're sacrificing all these ranks of foot soldiers. That's just the price of war. Yeah, against vampire counts, I maybe could have done better just not not fighting out auto-resolve. But hey, they get annoying to fight on repeat. And we fought a couple really good battles against them last episode and at the start of this episode. And I didn't really just want to entirely rely on fighting vampires again and again and again. Either way, though, we're pushing north, we're pushing east. Our north border is not the best. It might be worth returning. No, we've got 4 Imperial Authority. We've got basically unlimited Imperial Authority. I mean, yeah, once you secure a couple of the, imagine that. But no, once you secure a couple of the capitals and get a official in there from your faction, I'm pretty sure it ups the rate at which you naturally gather Imperial Authority, so it becomes less and less of an actual challenge. Go ahead and beat the fuck out of Vlad. And Vlad is also a really useful legendary lord to just farm. I guess that's essentially what you're doing because of how his immortality works with the ring and stuff. Because he's just going to keep coming back, and then he gives you wound recovery time. So you're just dude, that fucking sucks. He can't do shit. Come on. I mean, we have to do it. Like, ethically, we can't leave our force just essentially stranded. But I'm gonna be sad about it. Like, I'm not going to enjoy the fact that we just lost an army. But we are pulling in, what, like 2,000 gold a turn? So with that, we're essentially gonna spend, all of that 2,000 each turn. We're going to spend on. I just heard a really loud chirp. I don't know if you guys heard it. That scared the fuck out of me. But we're going to spend that each turn on on recruiting new units, and that's just going to be the cycle. It's like each turn in attacking and defending, we lose what, like a full stack worth of units unless they become veteran. Now he comes to beg and plead. That always happens when you start steamrolling them. Well, no, it's not enough money. Offer me your entire grandma's penchant, and then maybe I will. We're gonna return this to Osterland. I think that's the faction. It would be worthwhile return it to him, and then we're gonna go over here. What is this, Vladdy again? Okay. Dude has no hero resist. We're gonna absolutely beat the shit out of him with this lord. Not even a legendary lord, not even a good stack, just kind of a shit stack with some mortars. He's only gonna take out some swordsmen. He barely did anything else to anyone else. I mean, and there he comes up again. We beat the britches off of him. It's like, I feel like he's showing up multiple times a turn. He will not leave us the fuck alone. And then we got over here. We're gonna take, don't return it, keep it. I mean, we gave them a chance. Now we're pushing north with Emperor Karl Franz, as I really wanted to, and we've recruited some new units, if you guys noticed. I really wanted to, take what Festus had. We're gonna actually take this settlement back. We lost it. We'll return it to them again. And then the Bray Herd cometh. They declared war on me. Kinda fucking sucked. I mean, it's not a supreme issue, but it's not a non-issue. They're gonna push pretty hard into my territory to raise my settlements. And if they get Herdstone up, then that would just inconvenience my capital and everything else. But, I mean, Beastmen and Bretonia's gonna slap the shit out of them inevitably. Like, if they try to raise a Bretonian settlement, unless they beeline for my 2 forts, which I honestly don't think a Beastman stack, unless it's using like a bunch of Cygors and Giants, is going to fucking whack the shit out of my settlements. I think the only case in which they would do that well, come on, offer me something real quick. Only case in which they do that well is that army. So Torix is a beast, and so is this current one, where he is chaos. He gets those chaos corrupted things. We'll take the Confederation. Look, we're sitting at like 12. So getting some Confederation and confederating these guys pretty frequently makes it so we no longer have to return settlements to their original owners, because we are their original owners, because we kind of like amalgamified them into us. I think because of how Festus works, like with the settlements that evolve over time, like the growing, I think that's how it works for him. It might not, because he's a Warriors of Chaos or whatever. So if that's not the case, call me on it. But I think because it works like that, taking his home settlement just completely fucking cripples him. Also, please let me know if the audio is somehow fucking worse this episode with the soundproofing and stuff. It might literally just be the case that my computer is so loud that making the room quieter somehow made it louder in turn. That would unbelievably piss me off, but it is probably just a fact of life that I don't really have the best situation here until I get the new microphone. And then I might have to download some sort of new recording software for this new microphone and then port in the audio clips, which is going to be so weird. Or I'll just record... fuck. I guess I might just record while playing again. I don't fucking know. We will absolutely see what I'm going to do. I find it much harder to edit if I record and voice over at the same time, so there's going to be a lot of complex emotions. Either way, this is like 2 out of 4 Festus settlements done. He's going to be eliminated. Wolfrick's going to be eliminated. We're going to really plow through next episode. But then there's going to be like I want to say like a 40 turn. Like next episode, there's like 40 turns that are nothing. Like nothing at all. Just kind of holding our own, losing settlements, taking the same settlements, like no movement, sometimes no war at all. Pretty abysmal. But that will hopefully make it so tomorrow's 5 hours of footage ends up being like 25 minutes worth of video, maybe 30. I think that's pretty reasonable, or it might not be. Either way, with the taking of this settlement, we're pretty much fucking done here. Uh, he's gonna beg more by my outro. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and wherever you're watching this, hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I'd hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. Positive affirmations as always. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I know my audio isn't the best. I'm just in a rough situation when it comes to like background noise, having a noisy computer, not being able to like afford fixing it. And then also just the microphone was so fucking expensive. I picked up so many extra shifts to get it. So hopefully it'll help a lot, and hopefully, this can become a better situation and you guys can enjoy what I produce a lot more.